Facebook social media friends. My name's Matt Austin. I'm back in the saddle, baby. Back in the saddle again, right here in the News 6 newsroom in Central Florida. Hopefully you're having a good night. Figured you're probably full on your information about bad things and COVID and everything else if you're watching the news. And I've got something lighter for you we're talking about tonight. I always enjoy the conversation. I want some back and forth here. What would you do if you won the Powerball? Because that's pretty much the whole reason to do it, right? Because let's be honest, none of us are going to win. The odds of winning, don't want to make anybody angry right now. The odds of winning the Powerball, 1 in 292 million. Wait, all it takes is one. Look, we got a sucker right behind me here. Emily, my producer. So hopefully you're having a good night. How's everybody doing? We've got Jose. Happy New Year to you. Good to see you. I haven't been on in a while. Nina Ortiz, one of my faves. Good to see you tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. So what would you do? We had the social media person who said you should talk about the Powerball tonight, said he would give his 2 weeks notice if he won the Powerball. And then other people in the newsroom chimed in saying, you would give notice? Like what? They're just go. I don't know. I think I would still work. I dig my job. Yeah, Travis, I think you need to play. That is, unless you just want to have zero chance of winning. So good to be back in the saddle. I was off for Christmas week, and Happy New Year to you, Sandra. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, good to be back at work, and everybody is back. You know, like that pre-holiday time when you work and like half of your coworkers are gone, so they're covering for you, you're covering for them. Work's hectic. You're trying to end out the year, so it is good. Nina's saying she did not play. Well, you have until tomorrow. They do the drawing tomorrow night, and then if you want to see it, the drawing takes place on News 6 right before the 11 o'clock news. So check it out if you wish. Jose says he's quitting Disney if he wins. All right, buddy. Well, I hope you win, and you can just buy season passes or whatever it is. Stephen Calloway, cannot begin to imagine how I would spend that money. I think most of it would go to charities. There's a good man. I like it. I hope you mean it. Some people say that. I don't know that everybody would do it, but I would hope so. It's a lot of jack. If you take the payout, I think it's somewhere in the 400 millions. What is it if you take the full payout? Oh, maybe 370, something like that, and then you get taxed on top of that. It's enough to live on. I think it's enough to live on. Randy Miller, happy 2022 to you. Tuning in from Milton, Delaware. Okay, 21 degrees, 8 inches of snow right now in Milton, Delaware. Randy sent me some pictures on Facebook of this. It looks gorgeous. I love the snow for a couple of days, but give me like a week and a half in it, and then I'm starting to be like, okay, bring me back to Florida. Bob would give $100 million to St. Jude's. That is a fantastic cause. It really is. Give veterans organizations another $100 million, and then spend money on wine, women, and whiskey. The rest of it you just throw away. Bob, it sounds like a good plan. It sounds like you've been planning this for some time. I appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us. So if you are curious, if you haven't been paying attention, the Powerball, up to $610 million. Nobody won. And then the next jackpot drawing, if you live in Central Florida, you can check it out on News 6 tomorrow night, right before the 11 o'clock news. Your chances, 1 in 292 million. So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, it could definitely happen. Would help family. Okay, here we go. Sandra, I would if I would hit it, and I would help family, favorite charities, take a nice long trip. Trip does sound nice. Bob's saying he has thought this out quite a bit. Cool. Well, thank you guys for joining me for the Facebook Live. I'm going to try to get back in action on these in the new year, hopefully doing them every night, maybe around 10:30 or so. BC Lee, are you going to win? I don't know, my friend. He would spend it all on 10-gallon hats, BC Lee, I think, maybe. Because he can pull them off, and not all of us can. Jennifer saying I'd open an animal sanctuary. That would be fantastic. And I've got people chirping at me over here. So check us out tonight at 11 o'clock. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic evening. I'll be back with you right here. Same bat time, same bat channel on wherever you're getting it. We do this on the Twitter and the Facebook and the YouTube. So check me out there. Hopefully you have a great night and check us out at 11 o'clock.